Glitch detected.
Okay, guys, and we are back from our 2 minutes break, and the draft is about to start, or actually has it started. I did get the link. So let's go into the draft. Let me just update the link. There we go, and there we go, and magic. So we had a fantastic game number one. Very aggressive playstyle from Water Dragon, and very decisive shot calling. I absolutely loved it. So we are gonna go here for game number two. Which is going to be on Cursed Hollow. But for the record, the Narcissist Seals, they played very solid. I felt like they were on the way for a very solid comeback at the end, but this one decision making, this overstaying, just cost them the game. As it stands anyway, we are going to go to game number two here. It's going to be Cursed Hollow, very big map, map where globals are ruling it together with the Zagara. So we are immediately seeing very solid bans here by both teams. We're gonna have Water Dragon's gonna ban immediately the Lost Viking, and the Narcissist is still gonna follow up with the Zagara ban. But it does leave you with the Falstad, which is immediately being picked here by Water Dragon. So fantastic start here, by the way. Or not by the way, but fantastic start here by both teams by having very strong opening with the bans and a very strong first pick here. The Narcissist Seals, however, how are they gonna respond to this Falstad? There are a few ways. It's one of Abathur's, or probably Abathur's best map here, although it does require very particular team composition, as well as you, at the end of the day, need to have a really good Abathur player to actually make it happen. But at the end, in all honesty, though, Abathur versus a Falstad, not the matchup you're looking for. But we might actually see it, considering we have a Greymane pick here. So yeah, so next we are gonna go immediately with the Greymane pick, which makes me very curious about how they're gonna proceed with their draft. Because as we know, you have the Greymane trifecta, right? The Greymane trifecta is Greymane, Tyrael, Uther, right? You get three of them. You're getting a very Korean-esque meta, and you get something very, very strong if you can make it happen. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to see them. We do have the ETC sealed by the seals. No pun intended. But we have the ETC locked in by the Narcissist seals there, which is fine. You can still go with the Tyrael, and an ETC double tank is completely fine. Consider Tyrael is not really the strongest solo tank, but yeah. So Water Dragon are going to immediately go with the Uther Kerrigan here. So very interesting there. So I guess the Uther pick is more of a denial pick than they wanted to, because I feel like Rhaegar is still going to be your default choice. But instead they're going to go here with the Uther pick here together with the Kerrigan, which both of them work really, really well together. And it's a very interesting opening here. And I now wonder, are they going to go with a Tyrael ban? I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see a Tyrael ban. If you get the Tyrael ban, I mean, you already picked the Uther, you already denied one of the heroes of the trifecta. If you can get a Tyrael ban, all of a sudden your Greymane, he has no protection. Like, what protection he's going to have? Like, you don't really want to Karazim for the palm. It's probably the better choice. No, it's probably not a better choice, but it's like, it's not the ideal heroic that you want for a Greymane, because it does put him in a stasis there when it actually procs. And then you have the Ancestral Healing, which on a Rhaegar can be very tricky to land because he's very squishy. So we will see how they proceed here. Water Dragon instead are going to go with an Abathur ban here, which is also fine. As I mentioned at the beginning there, we might see Abathur on this map, especially because they went with the Greymane pick on the side of Narcissist. So Water Dragon are not going to mess with this up. They don't want to deal with double Greymane. So they're going to immediately secure the Abathur, which means that the Tyrael is open, which means I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see him. And yes, we're going to see the Tyrael. So they do have some kind of protection for the Greymane. So Water Dragon decided, hey, we'd rather them have a Tyrael over an Abathur, which is a decision I can respect. And the Narcissist still are gonna secure their fourth pick here in the form of a Liming, which I absolutely love on this map. Oftentimes you're gonna have a lot of poke around the tribute spawn location, and Liming provides exactly that. So we have here a very strong opening here for the Narcissist Seals. They still need their support player, which will probably be a Rhaegar at this stage in the game. And Water Dragon are gonna go here with the Tychus pick as a response to the double tank front line there. Very interesting very interesting choice there. They have already the Kerrigan, and I mean they have the gas for the Mosh. They have the Kerrigan as one of their frontliner there. I would have loved actually to see something more like a double tank, but instead they're gonna go with the Tychus there and then Arthas. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice with the Arthas. So we're gonna have the Arthas there as their last pick there, and Narcissist Seals are gonna secure their last pick in the form of Rhaegar. So very solid choices here on the side of the Narcissist Seals. Very strong draft from them. Water Dragon, however, they do have the Kerrigan Uther combo, which is something very old. We haven't actually seen it too many times. It's back at the days where Illidan Uther was a thing, and you know, so Kerrigan Uther was a thing as well. Very strong front line there, especially with the Arthas. They have a potential for a lot of lockdown. You have the Arthas with the Howling Blast together with the Kerrigan combo. You can get a lot of lockdown and a lot of damage dished out. They also have the Tychus for the double tank. Just a second, guys. So we have here the double tank here. They're gonna go facing against the Tychus, or the Tychus for the double tank as a response there. And you have the Arthas at the end of the day there. So very interesting picks there by both teams. I guess man. I guess I'm going with Kerrigan again. I'm way too biased to make this analysis properly. Okay, honestly, I think Narcissist still has a better draft. It just looks more solid. But I just love the Kerrigan hero way too much to be able to be non-biased. So yeah, so all jokes aside, I think Narcissist still do have the better draft. It just looks a lot more solid. However, on the side of Water Dragon, they have so many interruptions for the Mosh. They have the Gust from the Falstad, they have the Grenade from the Tychus, they have the combo from Kerrigan. Together with the Divine Shield that you can just cast on someone inside a Mosh and then he can interrupt. It seems like they can definitely get some Mosh control there. You know what? I'm going to go with the Water Dragon draft. I'm sorry. The way they played last game, the fact that they have so many interruptions for the Mosh Pit, the fact that they have Kerrigan with an Uther, which is something I haven't seen in a long time. I think I'm just going to go with their draft. It seems really fantastic, very aggressive. But we will see. We'll see if they can actually make something happen there. Both teams have fantastic drafting, by the way. Just for the record, I don't want to sound too biased. Both of them has fantastic drafting. I love it. So game is about to start right now, and we will jump straight to it. In game, there we go. Just a moment there. I know there was something I needed to fix as well. The team name on the left side, in-game more to the left. Okay, so the team on the left needs to be pushed more to the left, so we will get this done as soon as possible. So we do have game number 1 here, won by Water Dragon. Water Dragons are our Kerrigan players, right? Yeah. So before I fix it up, let's actually, no, you know what? Let's just fix it immediately before we do the introduction. So the player's name need to go more on the left there, like this. All right, and this one a little bit to the right. There we go. Production value, and yeah. So on the left side, we have the Narcissist Seals. With Draconi on Li Ming, Aloname on ETC, Bird vs Camel on Tyrael, Lampy669 on Rhaegar, and Schleppel on Greyman. And immediately we see some aggression here coming from Water Dragon. I don't even need to ask who's initiating this aggression, I just know it's Water Dragon. And a lot of damage done on the Tyrael player, but a lot of damage done on the Kerrigan as well as the Tychus. So very aggressive start immediately here. And let's continue with the introduction while we have a small period of time without engagement, I think so. Can I get a little bit pause here, guys? Alright, and on the right side of the map we do have Water Dragon with Juve down Kerrigan, Canically on Falstad, Smexlock on Artanis, Thrian on Uther, and Yuisake on Tychus. So Tychus is going to be controlling here the bot lane. Here is going to be 1v1 versus the Rhaegar. Not a very well matchup for the Rhaegar player by any means. So you should expect some rotation here to support the Rhaegar. On the other side here on the map, on the top lane, we're going to have Kerrigan here solo soaking here, while there's a small rotation here by the Greyman and the ETC. On the middle lane, however, we do have 3 men pushing here, getting a bit of damage done here on the tower. Nice roots there, or Howling Blast from the Arthas, pinning off the Li Ming and kind of denying the rotation from the ETC. So good job by them so far. So both teams are very even there. No damage, no real damage done just yet. No kills done, despite the fact that the Water Dragon did try to be very aggressive early on in the game. I do feel, however, that they need to make some rotation swap here on the side of Water Dragon. Falstad should be rotating to the top lane here, especially because of his global. Although Kerrigan is apparently, we can see they're doing fantastic job there versus the Tyrael player. However, I would love to see the Kerrigan player together with the Uther there, so they can get the double stun together with the Arthas, so they can get some really nice lock out there. So I would just love to see the rotation there, kind of freeing. Ooh! We completely missed the rotation there, or I missed completely the rotation there on the Tychus. A good job by Narcissist still getting their ETC Greyman rotation going and working and paying off. So good job by them. By the way, Water Dragon immediately gonna go for the Merkham. They're not losing any time. They're timing up their Merkham fantastically together with the spawn of the first tribute. So good job by them being on time as far as timing. Being on time as far as timing goes. Yeah, I said it correctly, I think. So the first tribute is going to spawn here on the bottom lane there, which means that the middle Merkham are going to be able to get some value down there. So now the job from Water Dragon is actually to try and get some stalling going on. Nice try there by the Kerrigan, getting her combo off there on the Li Ming, getting all damage down here. But still no kill there. The Tychus is going to be able to challenge. Ooh, and they actually managed to secure the tribute for them. Good job by Water Dragon. They're securing the first tribute of the game, despite the fact that they have a Merkham pushing here in the middle. So good job by them. The bottom lane, however, is getting a little bit of value here through the Siege Giant there, but Falstad is going to immediately rotate to the top to clear it. So good job by them, kind of on point as far as Merkhams for both teams, by the way. On top as far as Merkhams teams go. And by the way, another rotation there on the Tychus. He needs to be really, really careful there. I mean, this is already shown to be their trick for the early game here on the side of Narcissist. Still, they're just gonna have their Greyman and their ETC rotating. So just need to be on point about the rotation. Be very careful. So the second tribute of the game is gonna spawn here. The Tychus player has just revived, which means he will be able to get here to the middle. Ooh, and the Kerrigan player is getting very, very low here. Will she be able to be killed? And yes, she will be killed there, which means a reset here for the Li Ming. The Arthas here is very aggressively trying to cap it, and I don't like this decision. They just noticed the Kerrigan player. They really need to be very, very careful here, and they are backing off here. Nice try by the ETC. They're getting 2 players with his power slide, but no follow-up to end. So nice attempt here by a nice try there by the Water Dragons, but at the end of the day, Narcissist Seals have managed to secure a kill there on the Kerrigan player, which will allow them to secure the second tribute of the game. So far it seems like Narcissist Seals are doing much better this game compared to game number 1. They are on top on as far as the rotation go. They managed to get the ganks going. They managed to secure the kills there. The Tychus is back on the bottom lane, and we can see that the Arthas and the Kerrigan are going to be the one that's going to be doing a little bit of roaming there. Nope, they're gonna only secure the Giants there, but that's about it. And again, we are looking here to make something happen there. The Greyman is in place for some ambush, but no. The third tribute of the game is gonna spawn there, and it's in a favorable position for the Water Dragon. It's on their side of the map. Not that it's gonna stop the Narcissist Seals from trying to contest it, but still. Ooh, and the ATC here going aggressively, does go with the power slide, but no follow-up. Now it's double combo there by the Kerrigan. The Greyman is dropping very low. Can they secure the kill? It doesn't seem like they can secure any kill here. The Tyrell is rotating. Meanwhile, the Falstad is capturing the tribute. So good job by Water Dragon, buying enough time, doing a lot of damage, and securing the tribute. It seems like Water Dragons are still looking to make something happen here. No, they are disengaging. They are getting a little bit of value here on the bottom lane. By the way, the Giants are pushing. So good job by them, not only securing the tribute, but also getting value at the bottom lane, as well as dishing a good amount of damage during that small skirmish there. ETC here is looking to make something happen, but no, the Falstad just smells it, or possibly have seen it. I didn't watch it. And just decide to disengage. Ooh, and Water Dragon gonna try and go for a sneak boss here, and it seems like they will be able to get this, which will open the possibility for them to rotate to the bot boss. And no, instead the tribute is gonna spawn here, which is actually not the best position for them, because you do have the tribute and the boss spawning at the same location, which will allow theoretically for the Narcissist still to do both, to defend both of them. But we will see if they can actually manage to make it happen there. Nice try there. Ooh, nice double combo here by the Kerrigan. Will secure the kill on the ETC, and the Tyrell. Will the ETC live? Nope. He's gonna be denied there by the Tiger's grenade. Good job by them. Will they able to secure the kill on the Greyman? And looks like he will just manage to barely escape there. So good job by Water Dragon, securing the curse and securing the level 10, and still having the boss pushing at the top lane. Wow. Ooh, and the aggro play by the Rhaegar, completely out of position there, and this is the worst case scenario for the Narcissist still there. The boss push together with the curse spawn together with the level 10 heroics for the Water Dragon. Worst case scenario. So Water Dragon have the level 10, they have the Maelstrom, the ETC is going in for the power side, but they need to be super careful here. They don't have the heroics. They can defend it, but they need to be very, very passive about this. You don't want to power slide this aggressive into them. But as it stands, Water Dragons are not going to be able to capitalize on the level 10. Narcissist still do have the level 10. They do get extra value with the Falstad soaking here at the top lane, so good job by them. They are missing on the experience in the bot lane as far as minions go, but they get a lot of value from the Falstad at the top lane. He does manage to, as we can see, to disengage in time there before the rotation on him happened. So again, we do have level 10 for both teams here. We do have Maelstrom from the Kerrigan player. We do have Gust on the Falstad. We do have Army of the Dead for the Arthas player. Divine Channel, the Uther, and the Laser Drill on the Tychus. On the side of Narcissist Steels, we do have Disintegrate on the Liming, Mosh on the ETC. We're gonna have Sanctification on the Tyrell, Ancestral Healing on the Rhaegar, and go for the throat on the Greyman. So good job by them going kinda no shenanigans there, no judgment shenanigans, or you know, stage dive. Going for, you know, as far as heroics go, go for very, very solid choices there. So they are looking to make something happen here on the side of Water Dragon. They will be able to collapse here on the Liming. Will she get comboed? No, she does have her blink available, and she will be able to disengage her. So good job by there. I felt like it was a little bit greedy to try and get this combo off the Liming. It's a little bit tricky to get her, but instead if they would try to combo the Tyrell, I felt like they might have been able to secure the kill there. But as it stands, no kills here down in the small skirmish here. The Tyrell does get locked down by the Howling Blast as well as the Kerrigan combo, and he should be deleted there. No, nice identification here will just barely save him, as well as the power slide by the ATC. So nice reaction there. Nice reaction there by the Tyrell, just managed to barely get the certification down there. So this is going to be a 1-for-1 exchange as far as heroics go, because the Arthas did pop his Army of the Dead. It does have a significantly longer cooldown as far as certification goes. So at the end of the day, a small victory here for Narcissist Steels as far as cooldowns go. Water Dragons, however, they do have their level 13 talents there, so expect to have some sort of aggression going from them. And as we can see, they are rotating very, very aggressively towards this camp, and they might be able to lock down the Greyman. And it seems like, yeah, the follow-up from the Kerrigan is a little bit slow there, and yeah. I actually thought I would be able to secure this kill on the Greyman. He was a bit too late to rotation, but the Kerrigan, but for some reason on the side of Water Dragon, they kind of took their time with the rotation. The Kerrigan was there in time, but the rest of the team was not. And they are gonna try and They did contest and got the Giants, but it doesn't seem like they're gonna try and protect them actually, and they're gonna immediately rotate here to the tribute, gonna secure this next tribute for themselves. So good job by Water Dragons, by the way, so far, kind of using the fact that they do have the talent advantage, and I wouldn't be even surprised if they're gonna try and take this boss. They still don't have level 13 on the side of Narcissist still. Ooh, and they managed to get the isolation on the Kerrigan and then completely deleting her immediately there. Nice job there by the EDC, power sliding and getting the stun on top of her. So good job by them securing the kill there on the Kerrigan, which will allow them to actually get the level 13 as well as the boss here. Water Dragons, they know it's happening, but I don't know if they can make something happen. They do have the fast art, so this is always something to remember. You have the fast art, you can definitely go in there and gust away and get the extra value, but it's very, very tricky and very risky, and it seems like they will go for it, but the gust is just too late there. The boss is still gonna go for the Narcissist Seals. And they do go 1-for-1 exchange here, so the Rhaegar is down, the Farsight is down, and now the Uther is down as well. We do have Uther goes to Liming, is super slow. She's on the chase here, but the Adas will be able to secure the kill. Can the Greyman secure the kill here on the Tychus? It doesn't look like. He will just barely manage to escape there. The Kerrigan is gonna go here, she's gonna miss her combo. And the Greyman will be able to escape. No, he's gonna get deleted as well. There's a good job by them, managing to make the turnaround there. And the ETC is so solo, he's getting chased there by the Tychus. And it doesn't seem like he will be able to secure the kill. The grenade does connect there, but it just doesn't seem like they manage. And they instead gonna be getting the turnaround here on the Tyrael. Wow, what a close exchange there by both teams. Just nice try there. I felt like, oh man, there's so much to say there. First of all, the gas there. It was so risky. Why do this, guy? You are in a 4v5 situation. You do have the guts, but they had a certification, and it was a fantastic certification by the Tyrael there, by the way, denying the boss still through the gust. So you had the certification going down there, and then the gust going down. So the gust kind of went moot there, get no value at all. The boss did go to the Narcissist still, didn't get any value actually. Just really back and forth fight there by both teams here. So fantastic job by there. Ooh, the Uther is getting here, cut a little bit out of position. The Howling Blast from the Atlas will allow him to be peeled away there and run to safety. And I think this is a bad idea. Bad idea now. Your hit points is low on the side of Water Dragon. Don't try to get this happening. Just don't try to fight both the boss and the enemy team at the same time. Not right now. I felt like this was a little bit of a missight by them. They should have focused on getting level 16. They have their level 16 here, but the channeling has started. They will get the cancel, so good job by the artist. They're denying the channel with the Howling Blast, but the Kerrigan is caught a little bit out of position. She does drop very low there. She got the Divine Shield there, which will allow her to secure the kill on the Rhaegar and the 86. Good job by the Kerrigan. They're just destroying the enemy team. They're just ravaging there on top of the Liming as well, getting the kill on her, and Tyrael is dropping very, very low there. So this is going to be a 4-for-nothing exchange here, and the Greyman will be able to escape there just barely. And again, worst case, ooh, Soundstart aggressively going there, and they're actually getting deleted by the Greyman there. Nice try by them, good turnaround there by the Greyman, not allowing the Soundstart to get maximum value. But again, worst case scenario for the Narcissist Seals. They get the curse, they get a team wipe, and this just allows Water Dragon to have a game-winning push here. I don't think they can core just yet. You do have the ETC up, the Liming up, but they can definitely get this keep. They can get another keep, I feel like it, especially if the bottom one is being pushed by the Giants. As long as they just stole this, the Giants can definitely get this keep down. So they do have so they do get an immediate value here in the form of this top keep there, and so fantastic job by them. Instead they're gonna rotate here to the boss, it seems like. Yeah, so they're like, okay, we can now get an extra value here. We're gonna immediately go and rotate on the boss, which I actually love this decision. We already seen that Narcissist Seals, they were up and running in time to defend this. Of course they were a little bit late to defend the top keep, and as mentioned, the giant keep, the bottom keep was pushed by the Giants, but they managed to kind of save the mid keep, which is kind of like, you know, I don't know what to say, guys. They are like in such a rough spot. They lost 2 keeps to one curse. They also had a complete team wipe before that, so they are definitely in a rough spot, and they need to make something happen right now. Then the Water Dragons, they still don't have the level 20. But they need to make something happen. They need something happen right now. They need to make a team fight right now. They cannot let the boss get to the core before they start the team fight. Ooh, and a nice Gus isolating there. The Greyman player completely deleting him immediately. And nice mosh there by the ETC, getting 3 people in the mosh pit, which means that this will be fantastic engagement for them. But as it stands, they actually got no value there because the Greyman was just taken down, and this looks like it's gonna be game number 2. Gonna go to Water Dragon. Wow, they actually had a fantastic mosh, but no follow-up there on the side of Narcissist Seals. You know, they got the instant kill on the Greyman there right as the fight started. Man, such action-packed team fights. Fantastic job by Water Dragon, gonna win game number 2 there in a spectacular fashion. Just, you know, getting the best case scenario for them, or on the side of Narcissist still getting the worst case scenario time and time again. So fantastic job by Water Dragon, playing aggressive as I remember them. Some fantastic decision making, very decisive as far as their engagement goes, and overall managing to secure a 2-0 victory there. So actually, let me see if I can get them on Discord. So let me see if I can get them for a quick interview here. Water Dragon, that is. I did let them know, so we should get a response really quickly. So yeah, fantastic game by both teams. Or you know what? Let's be honest. Narcissist Seals, they had some really questionable decision during game number 2. Game number 1 was fantastic. They also had a fantastic opening from Narcissist Seals, but it kind of felt like they started falling off the moment Water Dragons secured the boss. When you had this boss plus tribute, which was actually kind of in favor of them, kinda in the sense that they can defend both of them. It kind of felt like they fell off from that point on. So we have here Jufta.
Hello.
Hey man, so congratulations on your 2-0 victory. I actually got the chance to cast you guys last time when you played, and I have to say that in both games, this one and the last one, you came across as a very aggressive team, and this is something I loved. When I play Heroes of the Storm, I usually play very aggressive, so watching a team play aggressive, it's something fantastic to watch. So is there something you want to say about your play style? Because this is something that's really kind of unique to you guys. I think there was one more team that kind of played aggressive, but not as not to the extent that you guys have. Is it like, I don't know, in your nature? Is it the shot calling, like something?
Yeah, I'm the captain and I like this aggressive style. So I guess our shot caller does it because of me or because of the manager, but it works for our team, so we use it.
All right, so fantastic, really fantastic playstyle. So the draft in, so let's talk about the first draft in Inferno Shrines. You guys actually decided to go with the Zul pick there. Already not about the draft. You guys decided to go with the Zul pick. There was a situation there right before you hit 20 when you had some hesitation there. Like you were about to hit level 20, the shrine spawned, and you kind of went there. You started the shrine, and then you backed away to soak. Like it seems like you were like, okay, guys, maybe we can make it to 20. Like I was really surprised about this because you oftentimes came from your playstyle as someone that have really decisive shot calling. So maybe you can share with us some of your thought process about like this indecisiveness that happened at the end there, together with your thoughts, because at the end of the day, Narcissist Seals, they kind of won it. They took the Punisher. They didn't get too much value out of it, but you know they also managed, because of this indecisiveness, they managed to actually secure the Punisher there at the end.
Yeah, the plan was to get 20 there, but because of miscommunication, we started the shrine earlier than we should, so we didn't have time to get 20. And when I was bot alone soaking, shot caller said we are going top for the shrine because we still thought that we could make it, but we were too late. so we had to give the Punisher and just defend it.
All right. And one last question, if I may. In the last draft on Curse Hollow, you actually guys went with a solo Arthas tank. Care to elaborate a little bit? Because I was a little bit surprised why you went with the solo Arthas tank instead of something more solid that was still available, like a Mirrodin.
Yeah, we did talk about that a lot, but we decided that we have Uther and Kerrigan on frontline, so we don't need better tank or healthier tank for that.
Okay, fair enough. Both of them actually would have worked. Like I'm completely fine with the Arthas. He does have synergy with the Kerrigan, a lot of lockdown. So like it's not a bad decision. I was just really curious about the Arthas as a solo tank. And I absolutely love the fact that you guys banned the Abathur. You didn't want the Abathur, copy or the Greyman copy rather. Really fantastic choices. Is there anything you want to say out there to the viewers or to
Well,
anyone?
thanks for watching and have fun playing Heroes of the Storm.
All right. So thank you very much for giving me this few moments, kind of get to know you guys a little bit. And again, I'm a personal fan of your playstyle. I just love it. You guys been playing time and time again, very aggressive, very decisive. I absolutely love it. So again, congratulations on your 2-0 victory over Narcissist Seals. And yeah.
Thanks.
All right, guys. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. There was a lot of action happening at the last game there. I kind of lost it with what happened there. Anyway, I still do hope you enjoyed my casting. I hope more than that you enjoyed the games. Despite the fact that it's an amateur league, we had some fantastic games, and I really enjoyed it myself personally. With that being said, I think we don't have any more streams planned for this week. So I sadly cannot tell you guys when it's gonna be a next game happening. But we should have the stream plan up and running very soon. Shortly, I wanted to say, but whatever. Anyway, so this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed again. Make sure you follow the channel. Make sure you tell your friends about this. Make sure if you're just a viewer without a team, get in on the action, guys. Seriously, come on Discord. Let us know that you wanna, participate. Get your friends to participate. The more, the merrier. Anyway, without further ado, I'll see you guys next time.